thing again. Let's just see here. Okay. Sorry about that. The technical issues I have here at the start of this Monday Duel is just because my iPhone sometimes lock into a certain rotation angle, and then I can kind of shift it back to horizontal version, so that's kind of annoying, but we'll just do it in this format, I guess, this morning. Today I'll be doing some gesture drawings. I'll be drawing some gestures inspired by Pinterest. You can see I have them here. Oops. On the screen, some kind of like fencing gesture, and I will essentially be copying them and a few of them, and then I'll also try to make up my own gestures from imagination. And the reason that I will do these is because I have like half an hour before I have to go to work, so this was just what I have some time for. And I'll be preparing these because I need some inspiration for when I do a bit of modeling at the freehand drawing course. I sometimes do that because the budget don't allow that we have higher models from outside. We do that for croquis, but obviously I'm not a croquis model. I have thought about maybe hiring a model at one point, maybe for the October season, for instance, for a Halloween drawing session, so that I can also draw along with the students. But you can see here one of the times that I have been modeling, one of the students drew me here. It's also kind of funny for me to model, to get into that mode and see how I can do different kinds of interesting poses. But yeah, so this will just be drawing a few fencing gestures here. I think I'll just start around here with some symbol. So here, let's go to my paper. In case you're wondering where I'm at, I'm currently not in my home. This is our backyard house, like a common area. So it's a good place to be when you need a quiet space. Okay, let's get cracking. I don't know if this angle is suitable for you guys. I hope it is. Yeah, let's go. I need to zoom in a bit here. So the first one is quite simple. Just gonna draw quite small here. First one, he's just essentially standing like that. He has like a belt on, but I think I'll just draw some pants here. Very simple, just holding a stick. Next one, I think I will go out of the frame. It's also a good one to have for the students in the beginning, just very simple things, because then they can capture the figure's proportions. Here he raises the stick upwards. Straight pants still. Next one is swings it down. Next one, he lift this back over. Could be a good idea to have this movement of the stick illustrated. Turns this back over. Next one, it's a strike position. So you have some movement here from the pants this way. Pretty cool drapery going on there. A strike. And then another cool gesture here is going up like that. Holding the stick upwards in motion. And then there's a kind of this posture here of going down. It's also a really good exercise for me to just copy some basic drawings, because I haven't been drawing so much observational drawing lately, which is a shame, but you know, sometimes you just have so much stuff to do, and it has been like that lately. So now I finally have some time to do a bit of both, preparation for the course and practicing my own drawing skills. Should I do one more? He turns around. Okay, last one. This is one where he goes into preparing a blow, so to speak. So face that way. And where's the arm go? Where does it go? Oh, it's difficult to tell. I think it goes down here. Leg holds his body, and then the knee is up in the air actually, like so. Now that will be a difficult position to hold. I don't know if that's possible. Cool. And actually my initial idea of where to find these gesture drawings in terms of movement was to go for this film here. Where is it? Yeah, this one. This is called The Last Battle. In French, it's Le Dernier Combat, with one of my favorite directors. Favorite actors, Jean Reno. and it just has some really cool fight scenes in them. So this is also a gesture you could use. And I think that I'll one day make a video where I use ink and then capture the gestures of them, just kind of like I did with the Halloween special with Johnny Depp. So I could also just kind of quickly copy this gesture here. I don't see why not. More. See what we can get. Maybe one with a bit more action to it. This one. It's really good film. I really recommend it. It's dramatic, but still it's like very subtle. Not too much goes on in the film as far as I remember. Right. Then back to another one. Back to my friend with the fencing. Because there was a really cool gesture also. And one you where you have the head here, arm goes up that way. Whoa, sorry. This is really cool. It looks that way. Very nice kind of swirl with the body. And in general, when you, I don't know a lot about posing as a model, but what I do know is that when you pose, you want to make a movement with the body, so you get a lot of diagonals and kind of rotations and twists with the body, because this, first of all, it poses like more challenge for the students, but also it's much more interesting to look and draw a dynamic figure. So this is why. And of course it's more difficult. The more rotation you make and the more movement you make, the more difficult it can be to pose as a model. So it's really demanding. Here he goes down like that. Leg over one, leg over the other. And how does that go then? Down there. Okay, there. I think I'll end off with doing 3 from the top of my head. So see what I can come up with. And I forgot to say cheers out there. In coffee or tea or juice. Okay, let's see what we can come up with. And you're also welcome, of course, to try to do a stick figure and see what kind of movement, what kind of gesture can you make with this stick figure. Like, what gesture does he make with this stick? Let's see. I really have to think now. He could make a thing where he kind of holds on to the stick like this. Looks down maybe. That was kind of weird. Or maybe he does like this. Kind of supporting his weight down that way. Let's think. There's also the one where you just kind of let the stick balance on the top of the neck. Now this is a pose that I've did before, so that's why it's a lot easier for me to do it. Not very dynamic. Kind of leaning that way. Then a stick here. It's really difficult if you're not used to stick fighting to imagine what kind of pose you could make. Let's see. What about a regular one where he kind of raises his sword ready to make a strike? So movement that way and leg that way. And then the arms will go above the head. And then a stick like that. Yeah. But also make a seated one. If you had like a thing to sit on. It looks that way. And maybe just the last one. before I will call this Monday doodle a Monday doodle. Could have a one where he's lying down. Think. What could it be? Maybe he's been struck. And lies like, how could he be lying like this? No, that's a weird pose. I'll do another one. Maybe more a classic resting position. Oh, that became more like the Little Mermaid posture. I might also have to do this, that I make some gestures myself and take pictures, and then I can draw them afterwards, because it's a lot easier once I kind of know how it feels like to be in the position. Tried a bit of a contrapposto. Okay, I think that was it. I'll continue working on these. Maybe tonight I can get some more. I'll definitely try to model these myself to try to get in these positions to practice what it feels like. So yeah, thank you. I hope that you enjoyed the Monday doodle, even though it wasn't about illustration really. It was certainly about drawing and gestures. So I hope you found it inspiring in some way. And until next time, folks, have fun drawing. Have a splendid Monday.